Cast them down.
Oh, it started with music, which means it's time for another metal promo roundup. Hail Metal Nation! I am Tim from U.S. American power metal band Burning Shadows, now with a new singer. Recently vacated Graves, true zombie metal, dual violin folk metal band Eisenmore, and Fade to Black Metallica tribute. So I'm joined by Matt, who's wearing a Manowar shirt that's different than my Manowar shirt, and Dave wearing some fine merchandise that he no doubt acquired from SteelResolve.com, a Burning Shadows t-shirt.
Straight from SteelResolve.com. This is the Steel Diplomacy European Tour Shirt 2019. Minted right before the world went straight to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally the same month.
Who would have thought Steel Diplomacy would end up being such a prophetic name?
Yeah, that one didn't age as well as we had hoped. But we were no further east than Greece, at least.
I was thinking that should be the name of the official bootleg we're going to release. What do you think of that?
No further east than Greece, at least?
No. Well, that's pretty good, too. That is pretty good, but I was talking about Steel Diplomacy.
But then can the subtitle be no further east than Greece, at least? Because I like saying that a lot.
We'll put that on the back of the CD, maybe. All right.
Can you get like it printed on the CDs so it just like spins around in a spiral?
Yes, I can.
I mean, it would work better for an LP, but you can watch it spin really fast.
I remember we do have low quality audio of the Hamburg show too. Or wait, no, it wasn't Hamburg. What was the first show?
Oldenburg.
Yeah. So I do have the audio of that. And then
that was an interesting time.
We do have Nuremberg, but I don't think it's listenable. With the exception of the bonus track that we put on that mini disc. That's right. You can buy a Burning Shadows mini disc.
Mini disc?
Mini disc. Seriously. On
wow.
Like a Sony mini disc, not a little CD, but a Sony mini disc. That is on burningshadows.bandcamp.com. Link in the description. Just go to the Hunter of the Dark EP, and you can. There should be a link to buy a fucking Sony mini disc. This was my idea, and no one had any objections, so I rolled with it.
Hey, what was old is new again, and I have to say, in the Phish community, a lot of the jam bands are starting to put stuff out on what many would consider outdated media. Like the cassette is having a renaissance, and bands are putting out EPs on mini disc. And Burning Shadows is at the forefront of that movement. It transcends genre.
Well, maybe this is its own episode, but the whole idea was it was a 20-year anniversary release. So we did it on the most popular format of the time, which was Sony mini disc. And it has exclusive tracks. One of which is From the Stars live in Nuremberg, and it's only available on the mini disc, and it's not going to be released anywhere else. So,
I mean, that seems amazing.
It is amazing.
In more than one way, I'd say.
All right.
That one last thing about Nuremberg. That show was, and I say this affectionately, one of the crustiest shows we've played since the Doom Room, and I loved every second of it. It was a real experience.
I would be at that venue all the time.
Yeah.
What do you mean by crusty?
Like
the walls were peeling from old layers of paint and stickers. It was built during probably the 1950s, I would say. So like parts of the building are just like added onto it, and it's just a mess in a wonderful way.
Yeah, it's divey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's dive
I'll show
into
you
some
pictures
promos.
sometime.
I really
Okay, yeah,
think we should take our time with a full episode about Haunter the Dark and I forgot the name of the venue in Nuremberg, but how about the Nuremberg show? Because I got injured placing a camera, and I had to play with a bruised sternum. So,
Oh.
it was fine. That's why they make this.
Yeah.
That would have been. That's why they make this.
Boo!
There we go. You talked over it.
I didn't talk over it.
I was trying to have a moment. All right. Well, talk over this. Vomit available for interviews. Vomit is available for email interviews. I don't know why that's how they do the promo, because they're promoting a release, but that's what it says.
Wait. An email interview? Doesn't that just mean they'll answer your email?
Yeah.
No, they do it in real time.
That's better than some bands. let's give a hand to Vomit, if I can find the applause. There it is. Thank you, Vomit, for responding to your emails.
I would prefer not to give a hand to Vomit.
All right.
Personally.
Artist, Vomit. Release title, Death Like Vomit. Label, Death Rune Records. Release date, this is one of those ones where, is it European? Is it American? What's the order here? It's 05/08/2021. So is that May 8th or August 5th? 2021.
Well,
this is also last year, so it doesn't matter.
I guess we'll find out last year.
Yep. Format CD, genre death thrash metal, country Chile. That's right. I think it's our first Chilean band. Tracklist,
All
Final
right.
Judgment, Carrion, The Unsane, Realm of the Goat, Judge Death, Terminal Death cover, and Resurrected. Lineup, Agonizer on guitars, Possessor on vocals and bass, Sepulture on guitars, and Black Priest, one word, on drums. For fans of Possessed Death, Pentagram Slayer. And then the Bandcamp link will be deathrunerecords.bandcamp.com, and it's under there somewhere. All right. So very light on details. There is there's an album cover, but no other supporting imagery. And it looks to me like they got their t-shirt design, because it's only 3 colors, including black. And they're like, there's the cover too. So it's like line art.
I like that.
It's pretty
That looks
cool.
Great. That's very well done.
Yeah, so there's a skull, and there's a small, I wouldn't say river of blood, but there is a trickle stream of blood going out of the mouth and flowing down through a graveyard that appears to have zombies rising from the grave. So there you go. I don't see any vomit.
That's a problem.
Yeah, there is no
Not for
vomit
me.
on this Death Like Vomit cover.
So unfortunately, I already have a favorite vomit-themed band, and they're the Indonesian brutal death metal band Death Vomit. And I would advise you check them out. They're incredible. The band photo is a bunch of guys with long hair. They're Indonesian, with a guy with a fucking shirt that says Death fucking Metal on it. And these Vomit individuals, I can't even really find them on Metal Archives here. And oh, here they are.
That's right. We do our research here.
Yeah. I mean, Death Like Vomit. I'm not really sure what that means. I do like the photo here, like this t-shirt. It's very Edward Gorey. Like, if you remember the old PBS mystery show that used to come on Sunday nights, and it had this big, like, Edward Gorey animation. This, I imagine, would be like the death metal version of it, maybe. So that's okay. I think we should book them for an email interview personally.
I think that is not a bad idea. How many years are you going to give this one? That's the real question.
That is the real question. Dead air.
That's a real question. Well, I mean, it's either that or fill it with vomit.
Yeah. I think it's my turn.
I don't have vomit on here.
I've got a visceral reaction to the notion of vomit. I just find it completely repulsive, and I want nothing to do with it. But the cover art got me, and since I'm assuming that was part of the press release,
yep,
then that counts, and that gets an ear from me just because I love the beautiful. Oh, how to say all of this dead air. The line art, I guess, Tim, you said it best. It's just like so simply drawn, and then the little touch of red. Beautiful. But blech.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. I dislike the fact, I do like the fact that their logo has incorporated both a 666 and 666 as from Minnesota. I'm a Satanist, 666. But they have both a 666 and an upside down pentagram in their logo. However, it's not very vomity. And I'll direct those of you recording the episode in the chat here. I've posted in the logo of Death Vomit, which very clearly looks like vomit, from the color to the sort of tessellation of it as it flows out from the center of the typeface.
Point of order for our watchers: when you say the chat, you mean Discord, link in the description, not the Twitch chat. You can find and podcast them down on twitch.tv. I don't know, just search for podcast them or find the fucking link in the description. Why do I have to fucking do everything for you? All right, go ahead.
You lazy fucks.
Death vomit.
Thank you to all the current watchers.
Yeah. You're the good ones.
Who's watching right
now? Some people for sure.
That's great.
Definitely real individuals, Dave. Human beings.
I'm thrilled to know it's not any of my alt accounts.
But I think you're right. Judiciously, they're one ear. I feel generous. The line art looks cool. So at least if I am listening, I can look at the line art again, maybe.
So I feel like I can smell this band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I read all that, and I looked at the picture, and I'm like, I know what they smell like. So I'm going to give them one ear, but no nostrils.
Yeah,
amen to that. No noses. None nostrils.
All right, moving along. WACHT, La Rumeur Dal Destin. The artist is WACHT, WACHT. Release is La Rumeur, RUMUR, Dal Destin, DALDESTIN. The label is Bergstolz Production. It's on CD. Release date January 22nd of this year. Genres black metal. And do you want to guess the country? Because you're wrong.
Can you spell it again for me?
WACHT. WACHT. You're just gonna look it up on Metal Archives and tell me.
I'm not. I just want to get this visually.
Do you want me to guess it? Do you want me to guess it wrong first? I'll guess it wrong for you. Germany.
Do you have a guess?
Yeah, I mean, it seems Germanic, but I think it's one of those like double bluff kind of things. Like a German band would call itself like Flashlight or something English. So you need to look at a non-German speaking country. So I'm going to say that they are Algerian.
All right, I'm going to read a sentence out of here, and then maybe you can guess again. For fans of Moloth Horna's Satanic Warmaster Bolzer Sargeist, lyrics are written in the Engadin dialect of the Rumanched language. That's spelled Rumantsch.
I have to recuse myself because I know about that language.
I mean, that's an extremely dialectical spelling of that language.
All right, so you want to
Can we
guess
not
again?
I guess die Schweiz, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Big winner.
Or, excuse me,
Big winner.
the Helvetian Confederacy.
I call them les Suisses.
Yeah, well, it says here, Switzerland. So, deluxe 3-panel digipack with gold Pantone print CD surface in gold. Recorded at Osa Crypt. Mixed and mastered at Liquid Ethers Audio. Track list: Rumor Un, Rumor Duos, Rumor Trace, Quadr. You got it. It goes up to 8. All right, and the lineup is Stainsberg on vocals, guitars, bass, piano, songwriting. Leave something for everyone else. He left some guitars and songwriting to Z and some drums and songwriting to L. And that's it. So the website is indigen.ch, INDIGEN.ch, and Bandcamp is WACHT.bandcamp.com. And there is the artwork is just some it's a white background with some Times New Roman all in capitals on it, and there's a arty photo of the Reaper on there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and and it's limited to 500 copies. I don't know if I missed. So I don't know anything about Moloth Hornos Satanic Warmaster Bolzer Sargeist. So
Sargeist I've heard of.
it sounds like it's far too cavalt and true for me, but I'll still give it one ear because they went through all the work of using a language, a dialect I've never heard of.
Yeah, but you know what? I just want to. I'm looking at their discography.
That's a very Eisenmore thing to do.
And so I'm looking at their 2016 11 copy cassette demo.
That is so cult.
And
so
it
rare.
but it illustrates how frustrating and dumb this language of Romansh is. So the title of his Nos temps es finalmente passa, which I'm guessing means something like our time is finally coming or our time has finally come. But it's just like, I feel like these are a bunch of Swiss people who don't want to admit that they're Italian, German bilingual, and often forget which word is which. So they've been playing this like 300-year con of like, nah, it's another language, bro. We just like usually speak Italian, but add a lot of German into it for some reason. So for that stubbornness, even though it seems like a frustrating language, like Tanter Gera I Pash, I'm going to give them one ear just for the novelty of it. And you know what? I'm going to have to give them 1.1 ear because I would listen to them much more readily than Gross Ass Vomit.
This is gross, and this band absolutely gets 2 ears from me. Couple reasons. I'm a sucker for the Swiss. And the second reason...
The best pretzel I ever had was in Switzerland.
I think the best short vacation experience I had was in Switzerland. I flew over for, you know Greg Mueller, his wedding. But that's not
relevant. Had a nice neutral wedding?
Oh, it was extremely, I mean, his heart is full of neutrality, Tim. You don't know the half of it.
Tell my wife I said hello. Apparently, We're talking Futurama here on Futurama Chat.
That's right.
Apparently, they cut a lot of neutrality jokes because they were afraid people weren't going to get them. And I want to live in the universe where they didn't cut a single one because all of those were brilliant.
Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded wife? I mean, husband? Perhaps. Fucking neutrals.
And the second reason that this is getting 2 ears for me is because I am a sucker for limited edition, forced scarcity stuff.
Right, there aren't very many copies of that Burning Shadows mini disc. So
that's true.
You're gonna have to.
I don't have one of those yet. I need to buy one from steelresolve.com as soon as possible.
Well, no, it's so exclusive you can't even get it at the fantabulous site steelresolve.com. You have to get it from burningshadows.bandcamp.com.
All right, Tim. We got to talk about that at some point. But I'm going to finalize by
wait. Can I get back to this pretzel? It was
Please.
Like this pretzel. You took a bite. And you just wanted to like kind of hollow out the inside and climb in and take a nap. It was amazing. I've never had a better pretzel ever. Not Germany. Not America.
Certainly not here at home.
Well, yeah, the pretzels in America are just trash. Anyway, go ahead.
I think it's time for us to start spending some of our demonetizable dollars, and I want to talk about the fact that they released an EP called Fuck Black Metal. Black Metal Uber Alles. That they also released as a box set. That same EP, Fuck Black Metal, Metal Uber Alles. And the tracks, it's 4 tracks. They are each apparently exactly alike. The only difference is one is a digital format. That's the EP. And the other is, an exceptionally limited edition of cassettes, 66 copies only. So these guys know the way to my heart.
Have you seen the picture of this box set?
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay, it's amazing. It's a little wooden box.
Oh, shit. It's literally a box.
It's a wooden box. It has 4 cassettes.
Dude.
A pin,
one song on each cassette.
Yes.
Pin, their logo appears to be 2 mountain sheep with machine guns.
Yeah, this is awesome.
And a slap.
Cool.
Yeah, well, look at the fucking track times. So there's 4 tapes. One is 28 minutes, one's 54, one's 39 and a half, and one's 49 minutes. The box set has 4 tracks or tapes or whatever. It's 3 hours long.
You know what?
It's great. And
I'm bumping them up to 2 ears.
Yeah,
they're getting 2 ears from me.
Lyrical themes. Did you see that? Let me read it to you. Mountains, forests, darkness, Engiadina. So, yes, absolutely. I'm going to bump mine up to 2 3/4 of an ear.
Tim, that might be a full 3rd ear from me, because if they're just going to sing about the place where they're from, I'm getting some very strong Vindir vibes from these guys.
Ooh,
and
that's good.
I might have to actually, for the first time ever, Metal Nation, actually listen to one of these albums.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking we should hook them up with Tor and have the obscure dialects of metal tour.
I love it.
Coming 2023.
I love
Tim,
it.
You and I,
and then Eisenmore can open with Shield Brother.
Yeah, but we'll have to play in just like a particular dialect of Maryland, hun, because
Hi there! Who wants another song?
The lyrical themes of Burning Shadows includes Dundalk and Essex.
This next song is called Haunter of the Dark. I just hurt my wrist.
Unlike Cal, the dead men of Dunharrow had a problem showing up.
You talking about the dead men of Dunharrow?
I am talking about the dead men of Dunharrow.
Oh, that's good. They
were down by the ocean.
Yeah.
We can. Should we have the concert down the ocean or down the shore?
Down the shore.
We're narrowcasting to our Maryland audience. For more
Last
about the
point
state of Maryland.
Visit us.
Anyway.
We're going
right.
to impeach the governor, and it's only going to last 6 minutes.
All right, so I guess my advice to WACHT is put all this info we found into your press release, and it would have gotten an automatic 2 ears.
Exactly.
But
We need
I had to
know
save
these
a quarter of an ear for the next one.
Uh-oh.
So, all right, here we go. KIMAERA, spelled KIMAERA. The release is Imperivum. So I believe it's like the Roman V in there. IMPERIVM. Self-released. Release date March 15th, 2022. Format digitals. Genre symphonic doom/death metal. I'm going to skip the country. We'll come back to that because you'll never guess it. There's not even a clue in this one. For fans of Dimmu Borgir, Behemoth, My Dying Bride, Opeth, and My Wrath, KIMAERA finished producing their 4th studio album, Imperivum, mastered by none other than Mayor Applebaum, and consisting of 8 tracks, which they continue to reject being defined by boundaries. Despite hailing from one of the most war-torn regions in the world, in which they have had to overcome ongoing political, economic, and security hurdles, KIMAERA refuses to be seen simply through the prism of the current conflict. They have instead chosen to engage with their country's ancient history through an original take. Imperivum's theme is inspired by ancient Roman history, with country having been part of the Roman Empire with all its power, brutality, and majesty. The region's ethnic instruments, whose sound infuses the album, also have their origins in ancient Rome, giving the album a distinct oral mark. Imperivum is set to be released on the 15th of March, the date which the great Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC, also known as the Ides of March. Recorded, produced, and mixed by Cherbil Aboud from KIMAERA, mastered by Mayor Applebaum, mastering California, USA. Tracklist D. Amara A. Bellum. The die is cast VVV, The Ides of March, Imperador, V. Divina, Caput Mundi, and Ya. Ooh, I shouldn't tell you that because that's going to reveal the album. And Ya Capital City bonus track. And I like how their whole track list is Roman numerals. See? So it's so I assume VVV is actually 13. All right, lineup: JP Haddad, vocals, guitars; Charbel Aboud, keyboards; Pierre Naim, lead guitars; Patrick Estefan on drums, and Richard Basile on bass guitar. Bandcamp is kimaera.bandcamp.com. KIMAERA. And here is the artwork. The artwork is pretty good. It's a Roman statue with Roman warriors on either side, and there is they got their logo with the lightning behind it.
Well, that's awesome.
Good.
And then
And the 2 armies facing off. That's good stuff.
And then here is a photo of them. Now, can you guess the country?
Okay.
I should explain the photo. They're all wearing black, various. They're all wearing black pants and boots, and they're all wearing various forms of black shirts. So one guy's got a sleeveless shirt with a collar. Another guy has a t-shirt with black chains upon it. The other guy has like a weathered shirt, and last guy has a button-down shirt, but it's like metal. And they're all black. All right, so what do you got?
Okay.
And they're standing in front of some sort of ancient Roman ruins.
Yes.
Okay, well that scans.
So cool.
Okay, so you said their country was part of the Roman Empire.
Part of the Roman
So that-
Empire. That's right.
Okay.
All right. And then it is one
So
of the
they're-
most war-torn regions in the world in which they have had to overcome ongoing political, economic, and security hurdles.
Okay. So, I mean, again, that just narrows it down to the Balkans, I guess, like the immediate Middle East or North Africa. But that's not, that's like, oh, you know, just the 2/3 of the Roman Empire.
Matthew,
so-
I'm gonna cut in, and because I cheated, so I'm not going to be playing this
Oh,
guest
fuck.
again. But I am going to offer you words of encouragement. You're
Okay.
right. It is somewhere in 2/3 of the former Roman Empire.
Yeah. So it was definitely in the Eastern. I'm gonna guess. Well, this is hard.
I might have
Give me another clue. Give me another clue here.
a clue. All right. In 2020,
Okay.
COVID was not the worst thing that happened in their capital city.
2012. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, damn.
Well, maybe it says
Horrible.
218 deaths, 7,000 injuries,
218 deaths?
7,000 injuries, $15 billion in property damage, 300,000 homeless people.
300,000 homeless people? Okay, so
From this event in 2020, which was not COVID.
would you say, okay, I now have it down to 2 countries.
Okay.
Mhm.
But I would ask, is this event part of an ongoing, like, is this like a year-long thing, or did it happen in an afternoon?
It was
It
it was an
happened
afternoon.
instantly.
It was
It happened
actually
in the blink of an eye.
it was actually 11 a.m.
11. Okay. Lebanese? Is this a Lebanese band?
You did it.
Wow.
You did it. They're from,
Wow. I mean,
they're from Lebanon.
after that, I had it down between Lebanon and Syria.
Right.
And so that
Hey,
was,
you-
wow.
You would have gotten points if you said Syria because they're right next door.
That's pretty amazing.
So I feel like we released the African metal episode recently.
Yeah.
We got to do the Middle Eastern metal next.
We definitely do. I mean, and just talk about these guys.
They've got
Yeah.
a lot to talk about. It's a fairly storied history for them.
Ah,
Yeah,
Originally known as KIMAERA with a CH, it seems.
yeah, but
dark
there's a
romance.
famous terrible band by that name. So
Yeah.
Their lyrical themes are dark romance, desire, woe, distress. I might have to listen to these guys.
yeah, so yeah, I'm all in. I like all the bands that they listed for fans of. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any Lebanese metal, so
No.
I mean, the only thing I have Lebanese in me from time to time is when I go to Lebanese Taverna,
That's right.
Hmm.
which is delicious.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping this is as delicious for my ears. I'm gonna give it both of them 2 full ears.
I mean, you had me with ancient Roman themed band, and you just kept delivering.
All
I have to give them 2 full ears.
Also-
or I guess technically, I need to give them I ears.
Yes, I also no one tell Nick and Eisenmore that I'm listening to an album about Romans. That was an Eisenmore joke. I'm sure lots of people got it. That laughter goes on too long.
I like it.
I think that's the right length. It's just like you wonder if it's going to stop and then it finally peters off. I think I'm going to pull back a little bit. I can't deal with any more woe and distress in this world. But I am intrigued by Lebanese metal, and these guys look really fucking cool. So I'm gonna have to give them one ear for the Imperium.
Yeah, you used up all your ears on the Swiss.
I did. It was about mountain goats and knives and guns.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, I would like to see an either musical or actual physical fight between KIMAERA and what was the other band, the Swiss band?
WACHT.
WACHT. Whatever.
I don't know. I don't
think
speak
both,
Romansh.
Both a battle of the bands type battle or a physical like melee, I think would be entertaining, and you would be pleased by the result, whatever it was. Like, you can't lose.
And you also can't lose if you go to steelresolve.com and buy some merchandise.
Steelresolve.com.
Steelresolve.com.
Actually, I'm curious to know.
What? I'm trying to end the show.
You're trying to end the show? Then you should end the show, Tim. You're the boss.
No, you don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. Finish your thought.
My thought was that everybody should navigate over to bandcamp.burningshadows.com or whatever our actual Bandcamp address is to pick up a copy of the Haunter of the Dark mini disc.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't cut you off like I was about to do.
And then also go to my eBay store where I'm selling mini disc players.
At a generous markup, I hope.
Yeah, generally, it's only $700. I'm like the Kanye West of metal.
All right. Until next time, Metal Nation, Metal Planet, Metal People. Until next time.